Hey Capricorn, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do your weekly reading for June 29th through July 6th. All right. So, I've been away for a little bit, not on purpose. Okay, I want you to know that. I've had some technical issues that just were kind of mind-boggling. Anyways, I have them fixed, I'm happy to say, and we're back. All right. But I'll tell you what, I was on the edge. All right, so this is one of the decks I've created. It's called Life Stories, and it illustrates a snapshot of something that happened or something that's happening now or something that's going to happen. So if this reading doesn't fully resonate with you now, it might 2 weeks from now, okay? It's kind of that type of reading. All right, so this row represents you. This row represents your person, and then at the end, we're going to look at the energy between the two of you that you share. I'm not clarifying in this reading, so it's going to be more of an intuitive reading. All right, so let's see. For you, what do we have here? We have winter walk talk. Okay, so this could mean a couple of things, all right? Something that happened in the winter, okay, depending on where you live. That could be right now, that could be 6 months ago, okay? Something happened in the winter, it could be 2 years ago, all right, 3 years ago, whatever it was. It feels like this was about a winter walk and a specific conversation that the two of you might have had, okay? It could also mean that you feel like somebody was cold to you in a conversation. You don't necessarily have to be walking and talking at the same time. You could just be talking, and you felt like the conversation went kind of cold. Who knows, okay? But let's see. All right, so we have, Ten of Swords. All right, so I feel like, you know, for some of you, this could be a season. For a lot of you, it could be a cold conversation where you felt a little bit betrayed. Or you're kind of in like the darkness of winter, and you're looking, Ten of Swords, you're looking at life as not being fair to you. This is kind of low vibration, kind of unusual for Capricorn. Let's see, what else? Okay, so the World. So, you know, I feel, Capricorn, I feel like you feel like something has ended, or somebody walked away from you, or somebody betrayed you, or it just feels like, you know, I'm giving up. I'm giving up on this. I'm giving up on this, you know, this connection. You know, it's over. And it could have happened with a conversation. It could have been a conversation through text. It could have been a conversation in person. It could have been something that happened that just went sideways, that felt cold. What else? But look at this. That's funny. So we've got Judgment here. You know, and Judgment, the number of of this card is 20. So that breaks down to a 2, which is, this is about two people. Judgment is, it's like you might be surprised that somebody returns, especially, you know, during this time of retrograde. You know, people are reflecting on things that happened. People are reflecting on, you know, possibly what went wrong. I don't feel like you're looking at this though right now. I don't feel like you're looking at a rebirth or something that is coming back, even though there's the energy of it being here. It's like, it's right here. Maybe you don't want somebody back. Maybe you are done with this. Maybe it is over. But if you are watching this, there's some reason that you're watching it. And it could be to know that something is on the cusp of returning. So what does this person have down here? It says, deciding what's next for me now. Okay, so your person down here is deciding what's next for them right now. And that energy could lend itself to this Judgment card. I feel like this person is trying to decide, you know, do I reach out to Capricorn even though I might have been very cold in the past? Even though I made Capricorn feel like this was done and over with, I might have had my own reasons for doing that. There might have been reasons that you couldn't see, because I feel like you feel like this is, you know, dead and buried. But it's not. There's potential for this to come back around to you. Whether or not you want that, you know, is important. So if you are in the energy of thinking that this is dead and buried, it's over, and you truly want it to be over, then stay in that energy. If, you know, if you are just frustrated with maybe how much time this has taken, and there's a part of you that wants this, then get into this energy, because I feel like it's important for you to be in this energy right now if you want to energetically help this person decide what's next for them. If you want to be what's next for them, get into that vibration of being what's next for this person, for your person. What do we have here? We have 8 of Cups. Okay, so 8 of Cups, like you've heard me say a lot of times, yes, it is the card of walking away. I feel like this person did walk away, and they might have done it in a very cold way, but they might have done that for a reason. We don't know. But the number 8 is the infinity symbol, so it's like wherever this started, I feel like it's going to be revisited, because when you draw the number 8, right, it's like wherever you start, you come back to it to complete that infinity symbol. So this person is considering walking right back towards you. And we see it on your side as well, Judgment. 2 of Swords. So you think it's over. You think it's over, but this person, oh my God. Jeez. All right, so 2 of Swords says that this person has not left you behind completely at all, okay? They were in the energy, possibly for a long time, of not making a choice. And by not making a choice, it felt to you as though they did make a choice, okay? Because anytime you choose not to make a decision, it's a decision in and of itself, okay? So this person knows that, okay? They know that they did this. They know that they did this, and they know that they appeared to have blocked their heart for maybe, I don't know, maybe for a good period of time. Maybe this hasn't been going on for too long. Maybe it's only been going on since the winter. But they know they did this. And I feel like they're deciding what's next for them now. This is going on right now. And then we've got, look at this, the star. So I feel like this star has been present for them throughout this whole thing. Okay? You cannot hide what your heart's desire is. You can't hide from it. I feel like this person was hiding from what their heart's desire was for a very long time. And it's like they feel this energy of needing to come back and correct this. They know that they might have, done you a little bit wrong here, or maybe very wrong, to the point where you think, this is done and buried, done and over. But this Judgment card is coming up for a reason. It says that this can be renewed. This can have a rebirth to it. There can be a reconciliation here if you're open to it. If you're not, if you completely do not see it, or if you completely do not want it, then it is done. But there might be some little piece of you that's nudging at you right now saying, do I feel this person's energy like kind of tapping me on the shoulder? Because I feel like that's what they want to do, because the star here underneath Judgment says, you might be surprised to know that you are this person's heart's desire, and for whatever reason, they couldn't make it happen in the past, and you can hold them accountable for that. You can be angry about that. You can do all of that. You can give it back to them if they come back around to you. But I don't feel like it serves you to do that if this is who you truly want. Because, again, I feel like with the Two of Swords, they didn't make a choice in the past for whatever reason, okay? It could be they were busy with work. It could be there was distance between the two of you. It could be that there was somebody else involved. But you might have felt very shut out from this person, and they might have felt like that was the only way they could, that they could handle it at the time. I don't feel like they thought it was right. I feel like they thought it was necessary. But Star here says there are still feelings here, feelings that can be renewed. So what's the energy between the two of you right now? Look at this. Continuous thought, anxiety-ridden despair. Okay, and I feel like both of you are experiencing this for different reasons. Okay? This tells me that you are thinking about this. You might be, you might be creating justification in your mind for not wanting this anymore, okay, for continuous thought. But when you do that, it creates anxiety for you and despair. You really, in your heart of hearts, don't want to let this go. For them, they've had continuous thought about whatever they did here that felt like a betrayal to you, felt like an ending to the cycle between the two of you, and that has caused them to be very anxiety-ridden and feel this despair because they never made a decision. And now when they're looking at what's next for them, they know they have to come towards you. And that creates anxiety for them. And it's anxiety because they know that they walked away from something or somebody, you, that was their heart's desire. So let's clarify this card for you. And we'll clarify this card for them. Emperor. Yeah. I feel like, you know, the heavier energy here for you is that it's over. And I feel like, you know, if this judgment shows up, your first inclination might be to try to control that, try to control how this comes towards you versus being completely open to it. You're very suspect of it. You know, and that's a shame because the Emperor is not highly in his feelings, okay? He is, you know, he wants to be right. So the question is, do you want to be right? You want to punish this person for what they did? Or do you want to be open to seeing what they might have to say? They might have a lot to say that makes some sense to you as to why things happened the way they did. So for this person, we have Two of Wands. So Two of Wands is completely different from the Two of Swords, because Two of Wands says, okay, and that's why this deciding what's next for me now card came out, is because I feel like now they know what they want. I don't feel like in the past they knew what they wanted. And they want to alleviate this continuous thinking about this situation, the anxiety that this situation caused, and in a lot of ways, this despair. They don't want to be in this energy. I don't feel like you want to be in this energy. So I feel like if this person judgment comes back with what their heart's desire is, again, Two of Wands says they know they still have two paths they can go on. One of them is you. And we've got heart's desire coming up under judgment. So you might be surprised to know that this person, I feel like, has always wanted this, but refused to make a choice about it, and for reasons we don't know. But for Two of Wands to show up under this, I feel like they want to end this energy between the two of you. They want to show you what their heart's desire is through reconciliation. All right, so Capricorn, that is what I have for you. If you are looking for a personal reading, just reach out. If not, no problem. I will be posting another reading on Thursday for basically the Friday reading, but a little bit early. All right, just to kind of make up for the time that I missed with you guys and for the holiday weekend for people in the United States. So anyway, that is what I have for you guys, and I will talk to you next time. All right, thanks. Much love.